Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and today I'm going to tell you guys 10 pros for community college. So let's get started. So I've been going to community college for 2 years now, well almost 2 years, not quite 2 years, but I have a lot of experience in that realm of school. So I'm going to give you guys 10 tips, starting with number 1. The first tip is that you can save a lot of money going to community college. Community college is way less expensive than a four-year university. You'll save a lot of money going to community college, especially if you work part-time or you have to fund your own education. It's way less expensive. So number 2. You're gonna have a smaller environment, and I'm looking down at my notes right here. So you're gonna have a smaller environment. So in terms of class sizes, right? At four-year universities, you're most likely to have a huge whole bunch of people in your class and not be able to get that one-on-one time with the professor. Whereas at a community college, your class sizes are really small, typically 16 to like 20 students in every class. And generally you'll be able to build that strong relationship with your professor because it's not as many students. You'll also be able to participate more in class, as well as just like pay attention more and not have as many distractions because it's less people in the room. Number 3, this can be a pro for you, but it might also be a con depending on like who you are. But in most cases, you'll be able to be closer to home if you go to a community college. In my experience, I'm not closer to home because I go to a community college that's not in my county, but in most cases, people who go to community colleges do live closer to home and they're able to save money that way, as well as just be closer to family if that's what you're into. So, pro number 4, diversity, right? So, there's so much diversity, and not so much diversity in terms of gender or diversity in terms of race, but definitely age diversity. And I feel like that's a big pro because you have so many different ages in the classroom and so many different experiences. Some people are going to have kids, some people are going to already have their career and just going back to school for like a little more education and stuff like that. So you're just going to have so many different ages and so many different people to learn from, which I think is a really, really good pro. Pro number 5, a smaller community. So a lot of four-year campuses are really, really big and they just have a lot going on, a lot of different buildings. And in my experience, most community colleges have smaller campuses, and you'll most likely know everybody on campus because there's not a lot of people, as well as like everything's in walking distance. You know, you're not gonna have to take a whole bunch of shuttles around campus. Definitely depends on where you go to school, but in most cases, in my experience, the campus was very, very small. So we were able to walk everywhere, and you're going to see the same people all the time. So it helps you build bonds because you're going to see them all the time anyways. Tip number 6. Tip number 6 is your associate's degree. So a lot of four-year universities do not offer an associate's degree, whereas at a community college you can get your associate's degree in 2 years, and that'll help you get a degree under your belt. Or if the job or career you're looking for only asks for a little bit of college experience, you can get your associate's degree, and it's a quicker route to getting a degree, and it also looks nice on resumes and things like that. Tip number 7, right? Tip number 7, it gives you more time to decide on your major. If you're undecided, you can go into community college and spend less money taking your general ed classes that you would take at a 4-year anyways, but you'll be spending less money and you'll still have enough time to decide on what major you would like to do. Also, you can like pick what classes you want. So like if you're interested in this and this, you can take both of those type of classes and just see what you like more while spending less money. So tip number 8, you get more support at a community college. So because there's less people, you're going to be able to meet with your counselors and your advisors more frequently and be able to build the relationship with them, and they're super helpful. They help you pick your classes, they help you try to decide what you actually want to do, they help you with scholarship opportunities. They're just super, super helpful, and you're able to see them regularly and build those bonds. Pro number 9. Pro number 9 is you get to improve your transcript. So if you came out of high school and you didn't do as well as you wanted to do, you're able to go to community college and kind of get a restart and do better in those classes, so that when you do transfer to a four-year university, your GPA will be up to par and you'll be able to be eligible for more scholarships and just have a better GPA going into a four-year university. And last but not least, number 10, right? So flexibility with your class schedule. At community college, you could be a part-time student, you could be a full-time student. You can pick your classes. If you're more of a morning person, you can do those 8 a.m.s. And if you're more of a night owl or something like that, you can do night classes, you can do evening classes, morning classes. Like, you have so many options. I was able to have only class, twice a week, I think it was. I had classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, but no classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So your schedule can be really flexible, and you can have it work with your work schedule as well, because I know a lot of students work. So if you're working, you can have your class schedule, but then also have your work schedule and have it all work out so that you don't have any conflicts. And I think that's a really big pro for community college. So that's all of the pros that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more pros to add, go ahead and tell me down in the comments section. Also, I'll be doing a cons video on community college, so be sure to check that out. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.